Hey everybody! So today's video is my October favorites. I have a few makeup things, some hair, skincare, and body care, and also a few fashion items. So I'm just going to jump right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is this Physicians Formula Super BB Powder, and I have mentioned this in other videos and I've used it in other videos. What I like about this is you can easily get it at a drugstore. I get mine at Walmart. I know that they carry it, and I don't have to go to Sephora or Ulta, which is an hour away from where I live. And I can't come up close because the lighting goes really weird, but you can see that it is on my middle finger there on the heavier side with just one swipe. So this is really good for replacing liquid foundation, or I replaced it with my NYX BB cream. In the winter, I just like to stick to more simple makeup and hair routines. So I have just been using this along with concealer on my face just to cover up any blemishes, and it seems to be working just fine for me. It can get a little cakey, so you have to be careful with it, but I would recommend it if you're looking for a better coverage powder so you don't have to use so much liquid product. And since I mentioned my concealer that I used with the BB powder, this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and I've been using this for quite some time. I'd say at least a year and a half, and I do really like it. I used to take the roller ball off, but I have since started keeping it on. I know it probably does waste product, which is why I think a lot of people took it off, but for me, I think it just really applies nicely and gets it a little bit more in the corners than my finger can, which might not work for some people, but that's just what works for me. So mine is in the color Fair, and I use this for under my eyes. I don't use this to spot treat since it is a little bit on the light side, but this does not crease underneath my eyes, which I had found really hard to find a good concealer that did not do that. So if you're looking for a concealer for underneath your eyes that more than likely will not crease, then I would give this a go. The next product that I want to talk about is Benefit the Pore-fessional Primer, and this is obviously a mini travel size or sample size. My sister gave it to me, and I have been using the Maybelline Baby Skin, and I've mentioned in another video that it's not the greatest, but she also gave me that primer since she didn't like it. But what I like about this is it's actually, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, maybe, let me put it on my hand. It is tinted like a skin color, which I really like. It is super smooth and blends out really nice, and it does have that silicone-y feel to it, and I think that it really does cover up my pores. I want to say it covers them up much better than the Maybelline, but it does kind of counteract the redness since it is a tinted primer. So I do like this, and I'm pretty sure that I will probably be purchasing the bigger size depending on the price because I'm kind of cheap when it comes to stuff like this. But I do really like it, and I would recommend giving it a try if you haven't found a primer that you absolutely like. Another product I want to talk about is by NYX. It is a blush in the color Pinched. It is just a, I would call it a darker pink, and it has like a rose shimmer to it, and it's a little bit of a gold undertone also. It is on the darker side. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see from back there, but it is on the darker side, and you have to be careful when applying it. It is kind of powdery since it is a cheaper blush, but I really think that it gives a really pretty color on the cheeks, and I've been loving it ever since fall time started. I've switched over to using this. It isn't a super shimmery blush, which I'm not a huge fan of, so that's what I like about it. It's not completely matte, but it does have a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's not overpowering. So if you like NYX products, I would definitely recommend their blushes just for like a cheaper alternative. And like I said, this is in the color Pinched, and I really like this color a lot. This is a Maybelline, I'm not sure what it's called, it's just like two eyeshadows in one. There is a really light pink color and then a brownish gray color here. It's in the color Dusk, I believe. Yep, it's in the color Dusk, and they both are more on the matte side, I'd say. I'm not sure, like, once again, you'll be able to see this, but here is the lighter color, and then here is that brownish gray color. What I like about this is I can use this as an all-over lid color and also like a highlight color, and then I use this in my outer V and crease and just blend it all out. So instead of having to use 4 or 5 different colors on my eyes, I can just go to this, and it's super simple when I'm in a rush. I have two more makeup products, and they're both eyeliners. The first one is by Maybelline. It's the Unstoppable, and I never know how to pronounce this word. I think it's Pewter or something. It is just a darker gray tone, so it's not going to be as harsh as black. So I've been using this on my upper lash line, and then with it I've been using this Rimmel Scandaleyes eyeliner in the color Taupe on my lower lash line. And it is a taupe color, so it's almost like a mid-tone color, so I've really been liking that combo ever since fall started. Sometimes I think that black can be a bit harsh, and in the fall and winter time, like I said, I like to have, I'm all over the place, sorry. In the fall and winter time, I do like to have a more simple routine and a little bit lighter makeup. So like I said, this is the Maybelline Unstoppable in that weird name I cannot pronounce. And then this is the Rimmel Scandaleyes eyeliner in the color Taupe. I got both of mine from Walmart, and they're both on the cheaper side, so I would recommend trying both of these if you like trying different colored eyeliners. The next thing I want to talk about is this Josie Maran Light Ultra Light Moisturizing Oil. And I mentioned this in another video. I believe it was actually in my... Bailey, stop. It was in my last favorites video, I think, or I know I have mentioned it, and I really like it. Obviously, I have the bigger size now. I had the smaller size before. If you've never seen it, it is just an oil, and it comes in like a water droplet. And it is on the expensive side, which I know I mentioned before. My sister actually got me this one. My mom got me the one before, so I actually have not had to splurge on it with my own money, which I am very thankful for. This is a nice oil. I know you can use it for your hair and other places other than your face, but I stick to my face and just using it on like my chest area. It is an oil, but it does not leave you feeling greasy or anything. You don't look greasy after using it. It does soak in pretty nicely, and like I said, I use it on my face and chest only, and I use it once a day. On the days that I do not wear makeup, I only wash my face once, so I will use this during that time. And then on the days that I do wear makeup, I don't apply it before I apply my makeup, because I kind of go right into applying my makeup when I get out of the shower. So I want to make sure that this is nice and set before I do anything like that, so my makeup doesn't slide off or crease or anything. So I don't use it in the morning, but I do use it at night. I don't think I have anything else to say about this, but I would recommend giving it a try if you have not tried any facial oils. I know it won't be for everybody, but this is something that I thought would not work for me, and I have really been liking it a lot. I have two body care products, and they are by the same line. This is the Vaseline Total Moisture Cocoa Radiance Lotion. It's obviously a really big bottle. And then this is the Vitalizing Body Gel Oil. I keep this in my shower for after I shave my legs, especially in the winter and fall time when it starts getting colder. I find that my legs itch after I shave, so I will apply this right after I am done shaving my legs, right in the shower. And then this, on the days that I do shave, I tend to shave every other day. I apply on those days just to give my skin a little bit extra moisture. I do like this, except it is not really thick. If you are looking for like a body butter or something, this would not be for you. It is definitely more of a daily lotion or moisturizer for your body. I do really like the scent of both of these, and these are both really good products. And I'm not sure if I said it's the Cocoa Radiance, and I like that kind of scent in the fall and winter. I know most people probably think of like cocoa or shea butter in like the summertime, but these are scents that I really enjoy in the winter and fall. So I've been enjoying these, and I would recommend both of them. And I only have two hair products this month. These are both by Tressa, and they are the Watercolors Color Maintenance Shampoo. This is in the color Wet Sand, and it says it enhances natural tones in light blonde hair. And then this one is in Hazelnut, and it neutralizes copper and orange tones in light brown hair. Now, as you can probably tell, my roots are a darker color, and my ends are still pretty light, so I have to be careful when I use the Hazelnut one, because it can turn your hair green, so you do have to be definitely careful on that. I'm going to put it on a tissue because it is on the watery side of shampoos. This is what it looks like. It is just a brown toned shampoo, and it does have a green undertone to it. So like I said, it definitely neutralizes those copper and red tones, which I'm trying to get rid of. My roots keep pulling red and copper colors every time that I try to color. Even if I use ash, my hair just tends to do that. It pulls a lot of warmth. So this has been helping to maintain more of a cooler tone. So I've been using this, and I've also been mixing it with the wet sand like I said. And the wet sand is actually more of a reddish tone, but it does not leave my hair that tone. And it does look darker until you spread it out, but so you can see how dark the hazelnut is compared to the wet sand. So I mixed the two of those in the shower, and that might have not been the best way to show you guys, but like I said, they're super runny, so you have to be careful when using these. They are super messy, so I would only recommend using these while you are in the shower. Another thing I can say about these is they do dry out my hair a lot like the Shimmer Lights does. I have to put conditioner in my hair right away after using these. I don't necessarily think that it damages my hair, but it definitely leaves it feeling dry. So I always have to use a mask or a deep conditioner after. But what I do is I tend to mix the two together, and it smells so good. It actually smells like candy, and I can't think of what candy it smells like, but they do smell really, really good. They're kind of on the pricey side, but if you are looking for a toning shampoo, they also have I think 3 different reds, and they have a few different colors for blondes and brunettes, and I think there's probably 10 or 15 shampoos in line. So if these are ones that you don't think would work for your hair, I would still recommend giving the Tressa Watercolors Color Maintenance Shampoo. Just go ahead and look at them and see what colors work for you. Like I said, I just mix the two together, and these work really well for toning my hair. The next thing I want to talk about are boots, and these I just got from Walmart, and I think they were like $19. They're super cheap. They're like those fake Uggs, which some people might find ugly, but for me they are super comfortable, and I can wear them with leggings or jeans or whatever. But these look massive because I actually had to get a size 10 because I tried on the size 9s, which I usually wear an 8 or a 9, and they felt super tight. And I'm not sure if it's because these are like super padded and full of this like soft fake fur, but I had to get the biggest size that they actually had at the time. But like I said, I got these at Walmart for around $20, and they're hard to show because they are so big. But yeah, some people might think these are super ugly, but I don't care because I'm mostly about comfort. So if you are into these warm boots, I would go ahead and check out like Walmart or Target or Meijer's, because I know that if you are not willing to spend money on Uggs like I am, that these boots work just fine. And the last thing I want to talk about are scarves, and I only have a few here. But the one I'm wearing I got from Maurice's, and I really like it. It's almost a cream and green with white. And every time I look at it, I think that it's more of like a gray tone, but it is definitely more of a green tone. And this one is more like a knit. It keeps me super, super warm. And I got this one from... oh man, I don't know where I got this one from. Maybe Rue 21 or something? Yeah, Rue 21, I think I got this last year. So it just has like that lumberjack type flannel look to it. And it does have these gold studs on it, which I think are actually kind of cheesy. So I try to hide that when I wear this. But this is just more of a lightweight, and it is an infinity scarf, which is typically all I tend to get because I think they're really cute and they're easy to use. And this one is not an infinity scarf, it's just one of those, has like the phrase on the ends, and it's super, super big. And I do like the pattern of this. I think it's really pretty. You see it's almost like checkered see-through, and then there's a bigger checkered, and then there's like a solid print, and that's how it is all the way down. And when I wear this kind of scarf, you might not be able to see because this thing is massive. I like to fold it in half, and then you have like a loop on the end, and so I'll put it over myself, and then I'll keep my hand in the one loop, and I'll pull that through. Obviously it looks weird because I have another scarf on, but I'll pull that through, and that is how I wear these types of scarves. So in the fall and winter, I really do enjoy wearing scarves. They just keep me warm, and I tend to get really cold. So if you're like that, there are a lot of scarves out there that probably will go with your taste. Some are lighter in the way they feel, and some are heavier like the one I'm wearing right now. I like all kinds of scarves. I try not to discriminate against them because I think they're good for different things. So those are all of my favorites. I tried to make it as quick as I could, but I think I always promise that, and my videos end up pretty long, but I hope you guys stuck around and stayed till the end. If you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate if you would, and if you have any requests that you'd like me to do, you can go ahead and leave those in the comment section. I do like interacting with everybody. So I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye everybody. Hi. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. What are you doing? Mama's busy. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Say hi. Oh, okay. No. Come here. Come here. You gonna say hi? Oh.